On the news tonight, Nigeria Red Cross collaborates with other institutions to curb the spread of Mpox. And National Identity Management Commission holds sensitization work to promote inclusivity. A very good evening and welcome to the news at 7 p.m. on Nta Channel 5, Abuja, the Unity Station. I'm Hakimat Aliu. Don't forget, you can follow the news on our YouTube, Nta Channel 5, Abuja. Security of lives and property remain paramount in the agenda of government. These were the words of assurance by Minister of State, FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmoud, represented by FCT Mandate Secretary on Youth Development, Abdullahi Suleiman Ango, at the closing ceremony of Part B Stream 2 NYC corps members posted to Kubwa NYC Permanent Orientation Camp. Rosemary Motalel Bilal reports.
That was the atmosphere at the closing ceremony of Batch B Stream 2 corps members deployed to FCT. They were full of praises for the success of their 3 weeks completion of camp activities, promising to be law-abiding citizens wherever they will be posted to.
I've been able to meet a lot of people, and the opportunity has presented me to experience different things. And it's sad that it has to come to an end, but I'm just joyful that I've accomplished this.
I've learned a lot in the camp here, and we've been taught a lot of things, and I intend to take it out there and share it out as much as I am able to.
By the grace of God and God's willing, I'm going to give it everything I've got, because I've gotten to this point and I'm so excited to be here. So the next thing is to keep pushing and we'll get there.
Minister of State FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmoud, represented by the FCT Mandate Secretary, Abdullahi Suleiman Ango, advised the youth corps members to take advantage of training on skills acquisition and entrepreneurship development to help on the challenges of unemployment.
Self-survival, exposure, enlightenment, and knowledge in particular. The Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Program is one sure way of reducing post-service unemployment.
Corps members were also urged to respect their host community and to add value to their lives.
Where you will undertake your primary assignment, your association with the rural and urban citizens will elicit the best in you for a meaningful national service.
FCT NYSC coordinator Winifred Shopeka said the mission of NYSC is to mobilize and groom graduating youth to promote national unity. Corps members were also advised to accept posting in good faith.
While congratulating my vibrant children, the corps members, for the successful completion of this orientation course, I strongly advise you to accept your postings and desist from the act of inducing rejections of service. I also encourage you to take advantage of the SIDE program and register for post-camp SIDE training.
Rosemary Motalel Bilal, NTA News.
Mpox is real and spreading very fast in Africa, Nigeria inclusive, to which health experts say requires collaboration from all institutions in order to address its transmission. The Nigerian Red Cross, with the support of the International Federation of Red Cross and Norwegian Red Cross, is equipping a wide range of stakeholders on strengthening Mpox prevention and control in Nigeria. Abdullahi Ajia reports on the 2-day capacity building program.
Issues of vaccines, transmission, prevention and beliefs around Mpox disease formed parts of the knowledge-sharing class as the Nigerian Red Cross and partners provide training for 3,000 volunteers to add to the fray of frontline health and medical experts that will champion a house-to-house sensitization against the Mpox infectious disease in Nigeria, with 1,000 cases reported and 67 confirmed.
They will be doing contact tracing of the confirmed cases, and they will also be involved in communicating the risks and engagement of communities on ways to prevent the disease, and also what they should do in case of seeing somebody that has symptoms of these diseases.
We are supporting the implementation by funding the National Society for them to be able to undertake their auxiliary role.
Resource persons prepared these participants representing the states of the Federation and the FCT with up-to-date knowledge, especially states with confirmed cases. This intervention the organizers maintain was born out of public health concerns to support the government in fighting the scourge.
We're looking at how partners can support subnationals in, especially the governments of Nigeria, especially in the states, in supporting outbreak response and other strategies that will help to mitigate the spread of the disease.
And now that I've gained more knowledge, I know how to debunk it more, to tell them that this thing has always been there with us and it was eradicated before, but it has come back again.
After this training, the volunteers are expected to engage communities with emphasis placed on preventive measures, just as the experts advised increased surveillance around border communities and entry ports, with a view to ensuring detected cases are reported appropriately for quick response. In Abuja, Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
And today, the world marks World Patient Safety Day, an international observance spearheaded by the World Health Organization, WHO, to raise awareness and promote strategies aimed at ensuring patient safety globally. The theme for this year is improving diagnosis for patient safety. Yours sincerely in this next report put together the challenges of patient safety in Nigeria.
One critical concern over time in Nigeria's healthcare system is the high rate of medical errors and avoidable complications, which have become a growing public health issue. Studies have shown that about 50% of adverse events in Nigerian hospitals could have been prevented with better safety protocols in place. Hence the significance of World Patient Safety Day in Nigeria. Head of Clinical Services at the Federal Medical Center, Jabi, Dr. Bioku Muftau, speaks further on the day.
The hospitals under the umbrella of Federal Ministry of Health have been notified. Though this hospital has its own committee on patient safety, we mark the day every year. So, and this year's theme, dwell more on the diagnosis as regards to patient safety. If you delay diagnosis, you are likely going to delay treatment. So, incorrect communication with the patient of the diagnosis of your diagnosis too is not also very good. So it affects patient safety. So then the one that's even very difficult or dangerous is when you miss the diagnosis entirely.
He adds that there are challenges in hospitals where patient numbers far outweighs the available resources, and despite efforts to improve, the nation faces widespread of other issues that contribute to compromised patient safety. No doubt, however, that urban centers like Abuja fare better, as narrated by residents and patients at the Federal Medical Center, Jabi, and Wuse District Hospital in Abuja.
My experience in FMC has scored them 90 over 100 for FMC as a case study, because this is where my wife gave birth to in January last year. In fact, the services we got there was fantastic.
This is on point, so they to take care of us. The bathrooms everywhere is clean, and the ward as well.
Okay, actually from the experience I've had here, at least they give proper attention to patients, and also, but there's still room for improvement.
As this year's theme underscores, patients themselves are pivotal partners in ensuring their own safety and are expected to play a crucial role in identifying and preventing medical errors. For now, many remain hopeful that with greater awareness of the issues and stronger patients' advocacy, the safety and quality of healthcare would get better. In Abuja, Hakimat Aliu, NTA News.
The FCT National Identity Management Commission has held its 2024 National Day of Identity Sensitization work aimed at promoting inclusivity and celebrating unique qualities. The theme of the exercise is Digital Public Infrastructure, Enabling Access. Hawa Gimba was there.
The work aimed to educate and enlighten FCT residents on the importance of obtaining their NIN number and encourage them to visit designated centers in the 6 area councils, including the capital city, for more information on the national identity process. Musa Gali, the state coordinator who led the work, emphasizes the importance of digital public infrastructure in ensuring access to essential services and bridging the gap to make services more accessible and efficient.
Most of our centers today are crowd-free, while we attend to those ones that are having other issues, especially anything that has to do with our customer service, people that want to make inquiries and so on. However, that does not mean that if you are trying to do self-service and you have issues, you cannot come to us. You can also come to us and we are ready to assist you to enable, for you to be able to get the services you so desire.
Staff applauded the Commission's commitment to innovation, making it easier for Nigerians to access the self-service portal and obtain the NIN number.
Aside the NIMC offices, we have partners that government have licensed to capture fresh capturing for Nigerians. So you can look around your area. If you haven't captured for the NIN before, you can just walk into the place, provide sincere, accurate information about yourself. But basically, what you see people trooping to our centers to do is what we refer to as modification.
Though the staff have rounded off the sensitization work for this year, its message will continue to linger for long. Hawa Gimba, NTA News.
After years of work, the desire of every worker is to take a bow and have a good rest. For Managing Director of NTA Peak, that dream has been realized as he exits the service of NTA after meritorious years of service. Tessie Omeri completes the story.
A serene environment in NTA headquarters with a beauty to behold provides venue for this family gathering. As Managing Director of NTA Property and Investment Company PIC bows out of service after meritorious years of active service. His decades of service in NTA took him across 10 stations where he rose through the ranks and served as General Manager and Zonal Director of a network center. A hard-working and dedicated civil servant, he is described by many who crossed his path as a man who is not afraid of responsibility. With these credentials for hard work, NTA appointed him as the Managing Director, NTA Peak, the position he served diligently, culminating to his retirement. So, colleagues, family members, friends and well-wishers joined to celebrate him as he retires. Director General of the NTA, represented by the Executive Director News, Ayo Adewi, calls on the celebrant to keep up the good qualities he is known for, especially his humility.
Thank God for your life, for you to be able to sit comfortably here today in view of what happened recently. I wish you well, and I pray that Almighty Allah will chart your new course. I will pray God to give you the strength to enjoy this coffee break.
The encomium by the management of NTA says it all about the celebrant.
I am happy that we are witnessing this moment because, the devil scripted a different ending. But to the glory of God, we have you here, hale and hearty.
Mukhtar is an embodiment of the camaraderie that distinguishes NTA. Take the position.
The celebrant, who is full of gratitude to God for a successful service to the nation, also thanks NTA family for giving him much more than he expected.
NTA did everything for me. Everything for me. I mean it.
because anything you see with me is NTA. Because for the past 30 years, my family, they don't have even time for me, because those who with me, they know. Throughout a week, I'm here, including Saturday and Sunday.
The testimonies of his goodwill are ended. Tessie Omeri, NTA News.
Download the Glow Cafe app today. You see here, you get everything all in one. So if you love music, you love Glow Cafe with a music catalog of over 2 million tracks. And if live radio is your thing, say no more. Just hit play and enjoy on Glow Cafe. Welcome to total control, so you can recharge or buy bundle, borrow data, and credit sharing and gifting. You've got all that too. You also get extra value with our range of value-added services on the Glow Cafe app. Watch all the action with Glow Cafe's exclusive range of video. Glow Cafe's got it all. And when it comes to gaming, we ain't playing around with Africa's gaming collection. And the best part, you get free activation bonus. So download the Glow Cafe app on Google Play or the App Store.
Glow Unlimited.
It's time now for Sports Brief.
President of the Confederation of African Football, Patrice Motsepe, says the 8th African Nations Championships will be held from February 1 to 28 in Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda. The biennial African Nations Championships (CHAN) is restricted to locally based players, ruling out big-name footballers who moved to Europe. Similarly, ahead of the 2025 African Cup of Nations, host Morocco has intensified their readiness for the competition. The North African got the nod to host the biennial event following the stripping of Guinea. The government of Morocco gave the directive and approved that Prince Moulay Abdellah Stadium in Rabat be rebuilt. To boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has declared that the highly anticipated heavyweight clash between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury must definitely take place by the end of 2025 or risks never happening. The Matchroom boxing chief believes the showdown between the two British boxing stars, which has been mooted for several years, is now approaching a critical timeline. With Sports Brief, Francisca Bile, NTA News.
Thanks for watching the news at 7 p.m. on Nta Channel 5 Abuja. Do stay tuned for the translations. Good evening.
azani ba jilo ba yeyi ba ci ba wuyi nanu inweshe kwen yuze kwen kwa we wona na iwo abadanu natuko isha daje zuma woni ye wa guba gai okna yansa nuko nyi kwa wa sa ko ki azanya nje agwin ko ji yansa no ko mo le pepe nanu afrika ki nu aye pe nba che lolo da yansa yebo ba ngbe ko ba bia adna wado no asa magban na bai agawu shi abajin ajin ko shi gbogbo owu to kwa jin kwa ngami laba lonu ozanu alo ashibawo be na bedai ayu abdullahi ajia wa ngbe azad magban no gbedogun nba nu yepe lolo ba chi ba gabmajin nu yansan ebo ba te jilonu abo ifinu abushikan bala azad magban yi ba gaba ayo kan ya shi abajin owu na bai awon yansan yefi nbu gban nanu ekin kwen to ko ejin emi gban ya labalonu ina ye akoni jin yin pei no a che shi no yize via gududu aiga aza ayokan ya shi aba jin àwọn yansan akan ntige wa lafiya Hakima Aliu wona le se bawo be na bedai wa gan igbe gbedogun nkonu iyepe lolo no zankochi naibo ba gange a jinye jienu nyeleye no beda tukoi nge ayo gabe shi abawon yansan akan nwu wa jin wa bwa lafia aye ku abeshawe boye no ba ji jelo nbwe shi abajin àwọn yansan akan nwu danu eyiye nkoyin Bamu dehei no nitni okwonige wajin wa bwa shinta mane enwi hei tesi omeri wale sheba wo be na badai wa gan ge gnabi ajejeluko atntin jimbayan no ayiko nasara gbege NTA peak shinta ye queen polasi waba ntu owo atntin manebo woku jinu ainpe mo beye nchede na ye mbala diyan no ayiwoge Mutar Abdullahi ayeku yeji agbadayan jin ai dagba nan aje entukotu owo tuntun fabo pepejepe nje beji sosi saisu
kálẹ̀ o ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí gbọ̀nyìn láti iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún làbújá ọláyínká adéníjì ni oníròyìn yín àjàkálẹ̀ àrùn mẹ́rìírí mpox ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gba gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè áfíríkà kan pàápàá jùlọ orílẹ̀-èdè nàìjíríà ní èyí tí àwọn onímọ̀ lórí ètò ìlera ti fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ wípé àjùmọ̀ṣepọ̀ àwọn oníṣègùn gbọ́dọ̀ tètè kẹsẹ̀ járí kí wọ́n lè tètè ṣàgbáwọlẹ̀ àrùn láabi yìí bó ti wù kó rí. Ní báyìí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ alágbélébùú pupa lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí àti àwọn akẹgbẹ́ wọn tó wà lórílẹ̀-èdè Norway ti parapọ̀ láti rí dájú wípé wọ́n ṣàkójọpọ̀ àwọn elétò ìlera láti rí dájú wípé àrùn mpox yìí di àfìsẹ́yìn tẹ́gùn fiṣọ lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí láìsí àní-àní gẹ́gẹ́ bí aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa Abdullahi Ajiya ṣe jábọ̀. Òní yìí ni ọjọ́ ayẹyẹ láti fi sààmì ọjọ́ ààbò tó péye lágbàáyé fún àwọn aláìlera èyí tí àjọ tó ń ṣe kòkárí ètò ìlera lágbàáyé ìyẹn WHO ṣe agbátẹrù rẹ̀ láti túbọ̀ kẹ́gbàjarè ọ̀nà àbáyọ fún àwọn aláìlera lágbàáyé bó ti wù kó rí. Aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa Akimat Aliyu jábọ̀ wípé àkòrí ayẹyẹ tọdún yìí dá lórí ìdàgbàsókè àyẹ̀wò àti àtúnyẹ̀wò àwọn aláìlera lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Lẹ́yìn àìmọye ọdún lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ èròǹgbà gbogbo ènìyàn ni kó fẹ̀yìntì kó sì wá ìsinmi tó péye fún ara rẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí tẹ́sí òmérì aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa ṣe jábọ̀ ó ní àlá tó wá sí ìmúṣẹ ni fún ọ̀gá àgbà alábòójútó àwọn ohun èlò fún iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán NTA ìyẹn Mutar Abdullahi tó fìdùnnú fayọ̀ sọ wípé àbọ̀ mi rèé o lẹ́yìn àìmọye ọdún lẹ́nu iṣẹ́. Torí ọ̀hún kò ní ju báyìí lọ o èmú ló ní kọ́ńbó agbọ̀n ọ̀sàlẹ̀ ló ní họ́wùhọ́wù èmi rẹ̀ lájọ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà yìí o ẹ jẹ́ àṣekúdára ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan náà jí o ká sùn láyọ̀.